You want high testosterone, but you're doing it wrong. These gurus on the internet aren't giving you the full picture. Listen, if you're going to transform your body, your confidence, your energy, then you might as well do it the right way, not the TikTok way. Now, before you start thinking about walking around with high energy and high confidence, you first need to understand something. Your body will never make elite testosterone levels if any other body system is struggling. Your cardiovascular system, your nervous system, your digestion, your stress, if any of these are off, your body will not make any testosterone. Why? Because the reproductive system always comes last. Always. Think logically. If your body doesn't think it's healthy enough to survive, why would it ever prepare you to reproduce? So rule out these big issues first, then we build. Alright, let's say you're semi-healthy, you exercise here and there, you live a somewhat regular life. Now we can start getting into the 3 real pillars of how to achieve high testosterone. Not quick tips and tricks, but real foundational biology. Now, number 1 will be sleep. Yes, it's time to cut out that late night scrolling for good. Sleep is where all of your testosterone is made. It's where your cortisol gets regulated. It's where your nervous system gets reset. So if your sleep is trash, your testosterone will be trash. Simple. From everything I've tested and researched, I found that 7.5 hours of actual sleep is the sweet spot. Now notice how I said actual sleep, not time in bed. See, most people have a sleep efficiency of 75%. That means if you go to bed for 6 to 7 hours, then you probably only slept for 45 hours. That is not enough, at least not for testosterone. And remember, testosterone is only produced in the deepest stages of sleep. But most people don't reach these deep stages because their nighttime routine is pure chaos. Your body will not enter rest mode if it still thinks it's in danger. So cut these off 1 hour before bed. Scrolling, blue light screens, sugar, any dopamine stimulating activity, or any stressful activity like homework. You might say, oh, I have a deadline, but your biology does not care. Set up your life so deep sleep becomes automatic. Now moving on to number 2, your gut health. Your gut and the dopamine system are way more connected than you think. You eat garbage, say goodbye to testosterone, say goodbye to confidence, and say goodbye to winning. See, studies show that seed oils, which is canola, sunflower, or soybean oil, will cause inflammation, which will destroy your gut lining. That same inflammation will also cause the release of cytokines, which literally block your Leydig cells from making testosterone. Not lower it, but block it. And it gets worse. Bad gut health is going to lower your dopamine and cause higher cortisol. And guess where most guys get their food from? McDonald's, Wendy's, Starbucks, healthy fast food places, all of them. All of them ruin your gut and ruin your hormones. Replace that garbage with beef, eggs, yogurt, berries, nuts. And as much as this sounds like the TikTok trend of steak and cutting boards with raw eggs, it really does heal the gut. Because it's loaded with zinc, magnesium, and amino acids that your hormones need. I won't lie, it does feel restrictive at first. But once your energy hits and you see the results, you will never want to go back. Next, if you want high testosterone, you need to fix your dopamine system. See, dopamine and testosterone work synergistically. So if your dopamine is low, expect testosterone to be the exact same. You know that dull, lazy, foggy feeling you get after binging Netflix, TikTok, and porn for 2 hours? That's your brain literally losing the ability to drive you forward. Your ambitions, goals, and masculinity disappear. Know that you will never build high testosterone if you're hooked to these things. So, these are the 3 pillars: your sleep, your gut health, and your dopamine. Master these, and I promise you, your testosterone will go through the roof. You already know what to do. You already know what to avoid. The only question left is, will you act or will you stay the same?